Hey, listen, it's Kiiing Phresh chillin' with the Prodigy. Yeah, I'm out my body. Hold on, probably. Yeah, I'm with the podcast. I'm really off that. The nigga say he in one, but guess what? He off that. Yeah, I'm where your mouth at. My toes where the south at. 10 toes down, you sucker niggas ain't bout that. I throw up my set, Allure Music Group really does it best. It's Prodigy the podcast, off the fucking chest. Bless, Kiiing Phresh, let's get it.
Podcast with a prodigy. This the podcast with a prodigy. This the podcast with a prodigy. My podcast.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Prodcast. Today we got another guest by the name of Kiiing Phresh.
Hey, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do?
How you doing, King?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Where you coming from?
I'm coming from Houston, Texas, aka New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, represent,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
All the way.
Tell me, let's just get right into it. Tell me a little bit about your childhood. Any sports, any hobbies, activities?
Oh, for sure. So I played football, ran track, and odd story, I trained horses. Believe it or not, I grew up in the country. So no cap.
You grew up training horses.
Grew up training horses, trail riding, and all that shit, Zydeco, everything.
So how'd you get into that? Just from in the area?
No, my father. My father had me riding horses since I was 2 years old, bro.
Really?
Yeah, put me on the horse.
Did you like doing it, or you just did it because it was there?
At the beginning, I could say I liked doing it because, I was trying to chase after my dad, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do what Pops does, you feel me?
Yeah.
But as I started getting older and started really finding myself, I kind of just gravitated from it. But I still got a love for riding horses, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody want to bring up some equine discussion, we could talk about it.
So what did you do, working with all the horses?
So basically I trained Tennessee walkers and saddlebreds. So they're basically known, the horses that go in a circle, that walk real fancy. They bring their front two legs up, and we call it racking. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their head bobs side to side. And the ride is not, you're not bouncing in the saddle, you're just sitting there. So it's like a Cadillac.
Oh, it's all smooth?
Yeah, it's a smooth ride, bro. It can kind of throw you off how fast you can go and just sit still in the saddle. You know what I'm saying?
So you rode horses and dealt with horses for how long?
Damn, really all my life. Well, I'm gonna say up until college. So you could say 18 years, bro.
Dang.
18 years dealing with horses. Waking up on the weekends. Pops used to come. Ain't no playing on the weekends. Ain't no sleeping in late. We going, you want horses? You finna go take care of them. 7 in the morning every weekend.
How many horses did you have to deal with at a time?
The most we had was 10.
10.
Yeah.
How's that? Is it harder? Is it too much to work with, or is it just enough?
When you got somebody on your back, ain't nothing too hard. You gonna get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to keep it. So I learned I learned how to drive in the hayfield. You know what I'm saying? Going get bales of hay. That's where I learned how to drive. And then my pops like, here, I'm finna let you drive. Meet me in the front. If you ain't up there, we're gonna have a problem. So shit, I got that truck to the front.
Yeah, that's sick.
Sir.
Did you ever get paid for doing any of this type of stuff?
Well, of course, he let me know, hard work, pays off. So I got an allowance. Now what I did with my allowance was on me. I learned that lesson at a later age. You gotta save, you feel me?
Yeah, use your money wisely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit more about playing football. Did you just play in high school, or was it earlier before that?
I played in middle school and high school. I wasn't the best. I had a little athleticism. I feel like it was one of them situations, if I would have taken it more serious, I probably could have did a little something. But, everything happens for a reason. So I'm not on no football field. I'm in front of a mic.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, follow your passion.
Exactly.
I understand. I used to play football before, when I was in middle school and a little bit younger and into high school.
Yeah.
Kind of just lost the love for it because
you start figuring yourself out.
Yeah, you realize that it's a whole different thing once you move on, once you get older,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's sick.
Exactly.
So did you ever think oh, I want to play football in the future, or it was just there, you were just playing it because you liked the sport?
I did, bro. I had a million things I wanted to do, and I wanted to play football. I wanted to be a NASCAR driver. I wanted to work for the FBI. What else? It's numerous of things that I wanted to do, but I guess like you said, once you start figuring out who you are, you start noticing okay, I don't want to kind of deal with this because it's not my vibe.
Yeah.
And when you mature, you learn how to let things go and just let it ride and just take on what's meant for you.
Yeah. So at one point, did you realize that you wanted to take rap and music as a more serious career, or
It was
over
back
anything?
in. I didn't mean to cut you off. It
It's all
was
good.
back in 2006 at my homeboy KG. You know, RP. I mean, not RP. Free my nigga KG K2. But that's back when MySpace was. I don't know if you know about MySpace. It might be a little bit before your time.
I know about the word. I don't know about I don't know about everything about it. You know.
All right, yeah. So we had this platform like MySpace, which is kind of like Instagram, but it was more complicated. You had to put background and music and all. You know, you had to throw this MySpace. You had to throw this music on your stuff. You had like little sparkly shit going on in the background. It was a real event. But I did a freestyle, and I started getting likes unexpected, and I was like, damn, okay, well that's dope. You know, so I might need to try this out. And it wasn't really too much of what I was saying. It was how I was saying it.
Yeah, the
Like
delivery.
my voice and you know what I'm saying, the pitch and all this type of stuff. So
Yeah. So since then, you just decided, yeah, I like this is how I want to go.
well, now it took me a little while, bro. It was kind of like it was a crash course because I was kind of playing with it but not taking it serious. I would play with it a little bit but not take it serious. Like one of them situations where I look back like, man, if I would have just put all my energy into that at that time, ain't no telling where I'd be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like at this point in time, that's what you're focusing on now is music.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what it is.
That's sick.
Music, yeah.
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 And obviously during all of this, you said you were like going back and forth, like putting effort in, then stopping. Obviously, starting out as a rapper, you can't just have your profession as a rapper. You have to have something to support it, right? Your jobs and everything so you can live on while you're like gaining your popularity. So
Well,
like,
well, everybody has different situations. You know, some people, you know, have a blessed situation where they can start off and just solely focus on that.
yeah,
Some people have to go a different route where they gotta make sacrifices. I consider myself now making sacrifices due to the fact that it's a struggle. You know everything that comes to you that's a success is gonna have struggle.
yeah,
You feel me? Nothing comes easy. Nothing worth having comes fast. You know what I'm saying? You
course.
gotta add longevity to it.
yeah. You always got to work for the better things in life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The faster it come, the faster it go. That's
Yeah.
how I feel
that's a good way to look at it.
for sure.
Tell me about some of the other jobs you've worked other than like a horse trainer throughout your
Shit.
life.
Let me see. All right, we're finna go down the list.
All right.
CO, mental health tech, CSA ramp agent, logistic tech, that's pipeline, oil field. Worked at a daycare. Sheesh. I worked with my pop's best friend coming up at his truck stop. I think, and I'm an artist, entrepreneur.
The main one.
Stocks, you know, forex, fashion designer. You know what I'm saying? All that good jazz.
Yeah, so you've been around the block, experienced a little bit of everything. huh?
Everything, bro. Jack of all trades, literally.
So I heard that you used to work as a corrections officer as
Yeah.
well. Could you tell me a little bit how it was like working in like the prisons and stuff like that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I learned a lot working at the prison. People can say what they want. Oh, you CO. This ain't no Rick Ross shit. And you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
ain't trying to be no drug dealer, no thug. But working at the prison, it was literally like they told you when you walk in through the gates, you have to have it on your mind that might be your last day coming out, because you never know what is on the inmate's mind. So you always got to look out. They have 24/7, 25/8 to think about what they want to do to you. How can they manipulate you? How can they get you to do this? You know what I'm saying? If they're not having a good day, they might be off the head and just want to just do something to you. I've experienced some really live situations, bro, like that'll probably make the other guy be like, "What the fuck?" I don't know.
Yeah.
Can we curse?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? Let me see. One, I think the most gruesome situation I've seen is a officer get his face slit open because the inmate technically he was a black inmate. He just felt like, hey, I want to cut up a white boss. Excuse me, not to be racial, but we're gonna keep it real. I want to cut up a white boss. That's what his reply was. He created a blade. So he took a pen. They have pens like rubber.
Mhm.
They take the blades out of the razors, and he taped them up. He seen the officer that he wanted in the hallway, and started slicing on him. Believe it or not, officer got slit over his eye. He was going for his jugular. He barely missed it. Officer came back to work. Man, I commend him. Because if that shit would have happened to me, yeah, I need my severance pay.
Obviously, he needed it more than you did in that situation.
Hey, man, some people love that shit, bro. Some people love the life of, managing others in a distinctive way.
Yeah.
Distinctive manner.
So you guys were having like direct contact with the prisoners and inmates.
Oh, yeah, of course. All day. 24/7. Had to, and what made me, I did 5 years. And what I say, I learned a lot. I learned more from the prisoners than I did from my coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Because watching them and having to control them taught me how to look out for connive. People who can be conniving, manipulating. You know what I'm saying? And really, if you cool, they'll put you on game. They'll teach you some stuff that you can use as life lessons.
Yeah. Did you ever like build any like connections or get like to know any more information about any like specific inmates or like a group as a whole?
Now that I don't work there no more, if I was still working there, I couldn't say this, but hell yeah. It's still a few inmates that I'm connected with outside. My guy Nino, my guy Purvis, he used to chop my hair up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other, I can't really think of their names, but those are the main two because those who I kind of still stay connected with outside of the prison.
Yeah. So that's a pretty crazy job. I've never met too many people that, decide to deal with straight criminals, insane people like that.
Listen, you got to have and I'm gonna tell you, if they see you coming up in there with an S on your chest, you trying to be a big boss bully, they're gonna find a way to pipe you down.
Yeah, I
believe it. They're gonna team up and gang up, and like they used to make what do you call them? We call them fishing lines. So they take a bunch of paper and they roll it up, thick paper, and they roll it into a pole, and they put a string at the end. And this is how they would shoot shit. They would pass shit. They would shoot the shit out there. The inmate down the run or catch it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you was cool, shit, hey, boss, I'm finna shoot him a magazine or a book or something, you know what I'm saying? Do that. But if not, they will fuck with you too. If they know you were new, they would shoot that little rope out there and just to get your attention, they have a little popsicle stick with a little glass. The glass will be like this big, bro. And you'll swear that shit was like a binocular. They can see everything. Be down the hall, be telling you what you're doing, asking you what you're reading. Like, man, how you see this far? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Got all the tricks in prison, I guess. Different way, different lifestyle they live there.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So out of all the jobs, which one was like in your mind like the worst or like the most miserable you've ever been in working a job? What was the worst one?
The prison.
The prison?
Yeah. And
you said you worked there for 5 years.
5 years. I worked 3 years at a prison called Eastham. So this is an old they call it a shotgun unit, to where it's one long ass hallway. The building is literally made of one long ass hallway. And up and down the hallway you have like the child room, you have the church, you have the blocks, the cell blocks and stuff. I worked in ad seg. This unit is made up of brick, red brick. No central heating, no central AC. You got fans on the run. When it's cold, it's freezing. When it's hot, it's like hell. And then they have flies like the size of roaches. You got a sandwich or something. Flies come land up on your shit like, hey man, I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? You like, God damn. I'm talking about them big flies that look lazy when they flying in the air and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, a bunch of them.
You hear them buzzing.
Yeah. No cap.
That's the worst.
No cap.
All right. I wanted to talk about some of your songs. I had a couple questions for you. I took a look at your music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you have like a wide variety of like songs and types like that. I saw that you just put out an EDM record.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you're more going towards all types of music, or do you focus on one type of like genre, say like EDM or strictly rap?
I've came up to the conclusion my style is like abstract art.
Mm-hmm.
You see a picture of abstract art and there's so many pieces put together, but it creates like something magnificent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't never focus on one thing because you'll be like, damn, what's that? Oh, damn. When you focus a little bit more, you're like, damn, okay, I see that. Focus a little bit more, you're like, damn, okay, that's lit. So that's what my style is like. I can't chime it down to like one specific situation. So I just consider like abstract art.
Yeah, I think that's sick. I think it's good for artists to get out and use different types of techniques, different types of music to really express themselves and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about your one song, Vanity Secret. I found that one. I liked it.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Skywalker. He produced that shit.
Yeah, I wanted to just talk a little bit like the meaning behind that song or how that came about. And if like, is that one of your favorite songs or is it just one of the ones that you would kind of push to the side?
So Vanity Secret, back when I wrote that song a long time ago, it was specified towards a certain situation, name and all, situation all, words and all. I was chilling with Skywalker, DJ Skywalker, and he always would shoot me beats. So I go to his house and he would run across beats, and he played that one. I was like, bro, let me get that. He's like, you sure? Like, yeah, let me get that. I'm finna create something dope. So I recorded the song. He heard the song. Damn, that's lit. Finally did the video. Video came out dope. Shout out to Trap Up Texas, Houston, Texas, Tony. And then it just was like, it took off from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For your like, I also noticed I searched you up on SoundCloud. You obviously have a lot more music posted on there.
Yeah.
And I came across the song that you did over a Michael Jackson beat, and I found it really interesting because I was looking at your other music, and it's a lot different compared to everything else. But it's actually like a really good like change up of everything, especially for people. It's like my dad, Flossie out here, loves you know, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see.
Yeah, we had a long conversation about the Jacksons and Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson is my idol.
Really?
Over everybody. It's Michael Jackson. You know, regardless of what happened or what, you know, what he did or whatever, you can't deny the fact that he was talented as an artist, as a businessman in the music industry. But I like to take notes from him because the way he creates, the way he uses his voice, a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but he beatboxes a lot of, like, if you hear them sounds in the background, you hear that.
Yeah.
That's him. That's his voice. You know what I'm saying? And I like the way he does that, so I try to take notes. But Time to Party, Trap That Out turned into a real live song. That was my first time doing that type of track. So it was lit. To hear Flossie said he liked you, bro, that means a lot. And shout out to my boy Frontline. He mixed and mastered that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that track too. I wanted to ask, you just mentioned Michael Jackson, you really looking up to him. Mm-hmm. What are some artists that you would listen to like get you hyped up in order to like go and make a new song or think of some lyrics on a beat? Who gives you the most like inspiration, you would say?
Nobody, bro. Myself.
Yeah? I
just listen to a beat, and if I like it, then I'm gonna start going in. As we can see what happened in the car. On the way up here, that we was playing random music. And if I feel it, then I'ma I don't know, I guess you could call it like an uncanny talent. I can catch a melody real quick.
Really?
You know, now regardless if the words may be lit, you know, that comes with the structure of the song. But when it comes to like creating melodies and shit, it's just like fast.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get you on a beat in a little bit, you know,
show
you what's going on and everything about this.
I got you.
All right. I also heard that you just got signed to a record label.
I wouldn't considerably say it's a record label, but shout out to Allure Music Group, my aunt Kalika. You know what I'm saying? We doing big things, you know what I'm saying, teaming up and collabing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Floss for overseeing the situation, you know what I'm saying? So we finna make it happen.
Is it like something you guys are just starting right now or something that's like existed in like the past?
It was something that existed in the past that we fine tuning.
Yeah.
It's about to be a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, so it's just starting with you two right now, or is there more people on the scene?
No. And so it's me, Kalika, my boy Curb, my boy MC Cut, my boy DJ Motions. You know what I'm saying? They all kind of help me out in some kind of situation, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that the bigger picture is reached and everybody can be blessed.
If you're looking for the most comfortable shirt you can possibly imagine, go to handsome.com. Grab yourself some of their gear. They have everything you need from caps to shirts to hoodies. I got my mom and my sister some hoodies from the Gorgeous line, and Flossie the boss got his shirts and hoodies, and they all love them. The most comfortable shirt you can imagine, Flossie swears by their gear. Use code Flossie to get a 20% discount at hvndsome.com. They're all 100% American made, so go check them out. All right, what's good, Kalika? Glad to have you on the podcast. How you doing?
Fine, doing good.
Great. All right, so I just had a couple questions for you
Yeah,
and about
no
the label in general. I just wanted to ask, like, what stood out in Phresh to you to bring him onto the scene and get him working with you as a partner?
Yeah, when I first got started, you know, I was thinking about what I want to do. I had my partner who owned Touch Studios in Long Beach. We collaborated, and then I was doing fashion clothing as well. You know, like this stuff, designing stuff, you know, for the Mickey Mouse stuff and all that. And then what happens? I noticed Phresh started, you know, commenting me on my stuff. I'm like, wow, okay, great, man. So, and then we started like communicating, you know, when I was busy in the recording studio and all this. And then he showed me humbleness. I said, okay, I want to give this kid a chance, you know, like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
So I flew him out here. We came out, we worked on some music, and I'm like, oh, this is great, you know. So I thought this would be a good benefit towards my starting from my production, which is the Allure Music Group.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I was sending Dallas Austin clothes, Rowdy Records and all this stuff. And he was like, wow, you show me so much love, my brother. You know, he told me, my brother, what can I do for you? So I asked him, wow, that's great. You know, at the same time when I was working with Phresh, he said, however I can reward you back, you let me know. You want a distribution deal? I'll take care of you. You show me love. Nobody have ever done that before. I'm like, oh, well, great, thanks. So I sent him some shoes and some Rowdy shoes and stuff. So it was all like a family thing, you know, click. And then he had asked me that he reminded me of his brother who had passed away. I felt kind of bad. So I said, okay, cool. So after that, we started going hard with Phresh and all that. You know, Dallas was calling me and we were communicating, which was real good. We had a strong family vibe there and all that, since I haven't met him yet, you know, but we've just been doing the FaceTime because of the pandemic. That's when it just came hard on us. So we couldn't do nothing but just FaceTime each other, you know, and I was like, wow. So I kept on sending him jackets, raincoats for the family out there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, so now he called me, he says, hey, I'm ready. So I said, okay, so we're going to do this, man. I just want to make sure everything is good, and we'll do it. So
Hey, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Shout out to my uncle for putting me on the EDM vibe, but I know he when he spoke to me about the EDM vibe, he was kind of shaky about it. He didn't know I was gonna kill it like that.
Yeah.
The first song was kind of, you know, I only made 2 EDM tracks like ever. The first one is Neon Lights. The second one is Love This Life. Neon Lights was kind of like, okay, I see what you got. So he was like, Neff, we need another one. We need another EDM. I said, I got you. Relax, I got you. Neff, we need, you know, I got, hey, you know, do some whoop whoop whoop. And that's when I dropped Love This Life, and that made him. I feel like that song made you like a real.
that blew up, man. Like the hits, the streams, and all that. Love This Life. Good shout out to Vyron out there. If you're seeing this, Vyron out there, he's a good EDM manager there. We had talked and stuff, and that's where I wanted to go at, to have that EDM vibe with the Lesso, Calvin Harris, and all them.
Yeah.
I want him to separate from the other rappers out there, because you never seen a black rapper with the EDM vibe on it. You know, you never seen it. You seen a country guy.
They ain't seen it.
Yeah, but you don't see it.
From the South, they haven't
from the
seen it.
South.
Yeah.
So I want him to set a good example, to come out from that South, to hit that EDM vibe, man. And I think it's good. But after this pandemic, and we have some big stuff coming in, and I really want to thank Phresh, everybody else on the team, Dallas Austin, Rowdy Records, DAD. When I'm ready, I'll come out there and we'll just take care of business. And we're due to fly out there on March the 3rd. You know, Jay Wise, shout out to him, who's close to Dallas. That's Dallas' right-hand man. His management team, who manages Deuce Mino. He manages Johnny Apollo, El Chapo, E Chapo, and other artists from Dallas's team.
They got a little camp.
Yeah, they got a little camp, and it's really good. It's blessing, but
that's pretty dope.
It's blessing for him to give us a chance, since we're out here from Orange County, you know, from the OC. I don't want to say Cali, but, you know, we're from OC. Cali's the same thing, but I grew up in Orange County, you know, so I figure.
Hey, Houston to LAX.
Yeah, Houston to LAX too, so we can't forget about that. So it's been blessing.
That's it. I actually like it too, because you know, EDM, it's more of a wide range. It appeals to more people, like in general, not people who are just in rap. And it's like, I feel like it's attached to more like having fun, summer
energy.
Parties and all this other stuff.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. What was the second time I came? It was me, Cut, and Motions. We had, shout out to Vyron for giving us the passes. So we went to, it was an EDM club downtown.
LA Exchange.
LA Exchange.
LA Academy, they call it. You know,
Well,
a lot
no,
of
it's
artists.
2 of them. And so one of them is across the street from the Hollywood Stars.
You're right.
That's the one where I got to really see what EDM like was really like, bro.
That was the Al Exchange.
Man, just it's you walk up in there and nobody's worried about nothing. They just worried about turning up.
Yeah.
The music, everybody jumping. Nobody, people, you ain't worried about what they got on, how many bottles they got in their section or whatever, bro. It's just a big crowd of people just jumping live off raw energy. And one thing I can do is when I'm in the club, I have a talent to where I can kind of like delete everything that's going on and I can just hear the music. You know what I'm saying? And when Neon Lights, I was listening to Neon Lights in my head as the DJ was playing his stuff. I was like, bro, this shit gonna vibe. Once it make it to that situation, it's gonna take off, bro. It's gonna take off.
I think it's great that you have that confidence, you know?
Oh,
great
yeah,
that,
for sure.
you know, make your songs big and all that stuff.
For sure,
That's great to have.
You just gotta believe in yourself, man. I wouldn't say be able to accept constructive criticism. But don't accept anybody that tries to hold you back. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kalika, I wanted just to ask you, what's your background? What did you do in order to like be able to afford like signing these artists and getting out and getting these deals and stuff like that? What was your working life like going through before all this?
I was just running the streets, like every guy in town in LA was doing stacking the money and just doing it. Yeah, just stacking it up and doing it safe. With this CBC and all this marijuana stuff coming out, they made it legal. So I just put all my money together and do all this and did it safe and sound and just did it, man.
Yeah.
Just did it and put it all together. And I figured I want to do music now.
Yeah.
I figure I just want to do music.
He's a dope drummer, bro.
Yeah. So
I don't know if y'all ever seen him drum, man. That motherfucker can drum.
Yeah, I play drums as well.
Shit.
I did a lot of stuff, but then, like I said, what started me off was that was it. And I said, now when everything was doing in progress and all that, it came out good, man. And when I met Dallas, it was a blessing, man. So
funny story.
And you normally don't do that. Dallas is a multi-platinum like superstar producer. Like why me? Wow. So I was just blessed to do that because if it wasn't for him, I would have just been like, I don't know what I would have been doing. Just like Kai was saying, I don't know what I've been doing. I'll be running the street just clocking them dollars, man.
Story.
New money, man.
Remember when you got a little intoxicated and he was calling me PF Chain?
Yeah, I remember
Ain't that about a bitch? He was calling me PF Chain the whole night because we went and ate at PF Chain and he got a little intoxicated. He left his wallet at PF Chain and that was my name the whole night. PF Chain, goddamn it. And I had to go to the studio. We was just chopping that shit. That shit was funny to the motherfucker.
But I do want to, what I want to do is I want to thank my partner, Crisby, who has the studio, who allowed us to use the studio as partners. Yeah, we got to give a shout out to the doc.
Touch Long Beach.
We have a good team with us, man. We have Phresh, we have David, my nephew, who's also a Polynesian singer. We have Tanel. We have a lot of upcoming artists coming up.
Yeah, NYK.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Crazy. We have Crazy from Chicago. That's another a rapper from Chicago that's really
Starla.
good. Yeah. We have Starla here we're working with, new in town, and we're going to fill that vibe out and just, from Long Beach and representing. We're going to give everybody a fair chance. This is what it's all about, man, artist development.
That's
like
it.
they say, I know they say I look like Suge Knight, but
man, don't get him started.
I'm artist development. You know what I mean?
Get him started.
I treat everybody fair, man. Everybody fair.
Don't get him started. Turn up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, Kalika, what is some advice you would give to like an artist that is trying to get signed by a label, or artist that is trying to get recognition? What advice would you give them in order to like set them apart from somebody else or appeal to a certain like label or like person?
I just tell them to stay focused and grind every day. Grind every day. Music-wise, if you have a laptop, grind on it. Because music, is what's today. You know what I mean? Even though if you're an artist and you want to do all this stuff, just grind hard. Just grind hard every day. If the music don't sound good, just grind hard because it will pay off at the end.
Yeah.
It will pay off the end. So.
For sure.
Do you think that like how do I say this? Would you say that like putting the amount of songs versus quality is better? Would you say that a person who releases more songs more consistently has a better chance of being successful for somebody who puts out like say one crazy song every so often? Do you feel like it's better to go towards the person that puts out more work or the person that puts out the more popular music?
Well, person puts out more work. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have a one-hit wonder. I ain't trying to say no names, but back in the 80s, you know, you got these all one-hit wonders, you know, the Twins,
Really,
you know, I'm not going to say no names
really,
up there.
really.
You know, yeah, you know all that. And it was all like whack. But they made but I'm just letting you know that, you know, it's good to work hard, and be humble at the same time and be hungry, be dedicated, be focused and sacrifice. Because if you don't sacrifice, you're not going to get anywhere. When you have a job, you got to sacrifice that job, man. Because trust me, at the end, it will pay off. Look what happened to me. Look, when I started this Allure Music Group, I didn't know if I was going to go. And I was like, man, I put up a lot of money for this. I'm not going to say it's a substantial amount, but, you know, I put up money for this. All this, the studio, the doc, all this. And all it took is one phone call from Dallas, Austin to tell me, hey, you show me some love. I'm like, dang, really?
Trials and tribulations.
And he helped me out. If it wasn't for him, then I would have just gave up. I would like, you know, it's.
Nah, heck no.
I would have gave up. You know, I'm sending you samples. Yeah. You know, but I'm just saying, the Dallas came.
No
out
disrespect to Dallas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dallas, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Dallas called me and he woke me up hard. It made me put a smile on my face, like, wow, okay, cool. So ever since then, you know, he's been calling me, and just I've been really humble of that. I'm like, wow, you know, cool. So, and I know, like you said, everything is in time right now. Right now, there's a pandemic happening. Once this is in, we flying out to Atlanta. We're going to go on the table, me and Phresh, the Dallas team, and we're going to see, and hopefully everything, the outcome will be a positive, and then we ready to roll. And then who's the next artist? After Phresh comes out, okay, cool. Phresh has a clothing line as well, so we doing, it's just not music.
Say it. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, we're not going to say it, but just because music.
I got a shoe line too, man.
So we got a lot of stuff happening for Phresh.
Definitely got a shoe line.
And just because he signed with the Allure Music, it don't mean, oh, this and that. You know how the record label do a 360 and all that? No, it's not like that. He's going to get
we're partners.
Yeah, we partners, and I'm not greedy. Matter of fact, he can have 60 or 70. I don't care. I just want him to get somewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The end game is for us to build opportunities.
There you go.
To come together and build opportunities for others.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to bless.
You know the deal is good because Flossie did.
Yeah, so that's the last one I leave. I got to bring Flossie out here. Because if it wasn't for Flossie, we
come on, Floss, come. We got to make a debut, Floss. You got to come and get the goddamn camera, man. Because, you know, god damn it, man. This is, I love California, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You love it? Would you say you would like love it so much to move out here?
Goddamn right.
Really?
Yeah, the fall. Yeah, man. Yeah. California just gives me, and I'm going to go say California, but LA, like, just the weather. I'm real big on like energy, vibes, weather. Cause in Houston, bro, it can literally be 40 degrees in the morning, 80 degrees by noon, 65 degrees by 5, back to 80 by 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all of them. When you come here, bro, it's just you know, to me it's just always sunny. Y'all got the beach. The beach in Houston, don't get me wrong, shout out Galveston, Texas, but it's dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's not lit. You know what I'm saying? But you come out here to the beach, the sands is white, you know, the water is flowing, you know what I'm saying? The sun's like, you can see the mountains everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
I'm real big, like, you know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just look off into the horizon and just be thankful.
Yeah, you ain't ever gotta worry about weather out here. It's always 80 degrees or higher.
Yeah, but y'all had that fire though. That fire, when some shit catch on fire.
No, it's the worst.
Man, it's like, you ever seen the movie Volcano? What is it, Volcano? When the ash, remember the last time I came here, the ash was falling out the sky? That's when I had the Mustang. And the ash was falling out. I'm like, what the hell is, like, it feel funny outside, bro. I was like,
we was going hard, but it was something else.
Yeah, out here in Cali, there's like at least one major fire every year, if not two.
It should be burning shit up, bro. Like, the whole just atmosphere changes to like, you feel like it's Final Destination or something.
Yeah. So for the both of you, obviously, have taken a long time to build up to where you are right now. Mm-hmm. There obviously has been times where you guys have thought, "Oh, this isn't the way. I should probably get out of this."
Negative.
No, you've never thought about that.
No,
it's really good vibes, family vibes. Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop you, bro. No.
No. All right, so you guys are just always believe that this is the one way to go.
Yeah.
Every time Phresh comes out here, he's comfortable. I put him at the Hyatt Regency because I'm a globalist. I own 3% of Hyatt Regency. They could tell you that. I put money into that hotel. Oh, yeah, they know. Hyatt Regency, thank you very much. Orange County. Yeah, you know I put money into you. 1.5, maybe 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, they treat me like a king there because I'm a globalist. So when Phresh comes, I put him there. And then from there we go to the recording studio. So it's always been like family vibes, never nothing negative or positive.
It's good to when you can work with somebody and you feel that type of, like you have that type of connection to where you get close like family and you still can conduct business at a proper manner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't get that connection with people. It's either business or you get cut off. You know, somebody's here for a purpose. It's no disrespect, but you know, you're here for a purpose. That purpose don't get fulfilled. We gotta refill that spot. Yeah. With us, it was always we was always able to keep it close, man. Keep our connection really vibrant.
Yeah. Have there been people that you've worked with that you've seen go through like that phase of not like believing in themselves or not wanting to put in the work for it?
I wouldn't say too much not wanting to put in, but sometimes I ran across a few people who was kind of down,
A lot of dropouts. That's what you can say.
It's like,
they didn't
damn,
believe in
bro,
the
this
team.
shit ain't.
But that happens. That's normal.
Yeah, that's a part of the game, man.
Yeah.
That's a part of to succeeding, bro. You gotta be able to fail. You gotta be able to fail and recognize your failures as lessons.
Yeah.
Don't recognize them as like, damn, bro, I failed, bro. I'm finna give up. I'm finna go back to working a 9 to 5. I'm finna give, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna be a part of a normal society, because this didn't go through or I didn't make it with this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to stay uplifted, man.
Yeah.
Through all that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people just get stuck in that mindset of saying I need to do enough just to get by,
Yeah. Now you gotta do more.
Yeah, like I said, we got a few producers working with Phresh right now, and I'll name him Brian G.
Yeah, shout out.
Brian
G.
He's staying strong. He's staying strong, and he's a multi-platinum artist with Tupac. He worked with Ice Cube, DJ Quick, Brian G. I show a lot of love because he's been working with him. He's been stable. Proto DJ David. He's been strong.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Shout out. I call him.
Yeah.
The magnificent one.
Yeah, he's cool. And
Dave.
Sean Lewis, been supportive.
Sean.
NYK, another on vocals and all that. So we got a few producers here.
Can't forget Kev.
Yeah, Kevin out there from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We got to give him a shout out there.
Yeah, my
He's
boy
been on
DJ
the entry.
Skywalker.
Yeah. Skywalker,
definitely.
Houston.
Yeah, so he produced the new track I'm finna drop, I'm a Rock Star. He produced Vanity Secret.
Yeah.
And he produced my track, Big Shit.
Right.
Yeah, he produced three are like my main songs, bro.
That's sick. Love all around from around the whole country, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And to top it off, tomorrow we're back in the studio. Dr. Crisby, give a shout out. We got a new track coming out. He's gonna engineer it, so we'll be in there for a good 4 or 5 hours.
Heavy on the guitar.
Yeah, so it's gonna be heavy on the guitar. so it's gonna be nice. We set for Long Beach at we're gonna shoot it off at 1900 hours. Military time is 7 p.m. We going hard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it hard, and the outcome's gonna be really nice. And then I'm gonna give Dallas a call and let him know we're gonna set a schedule out to shoot to Atlanta on March the 3rd. That's what we're set for, March the 3rd to Atlanta for the Academy out there with Jay Wise in the house.
Yeah,
shout out to Jay Wise, baby.
What is it? JBML talent.
Yo, JBML talent. We can't forget about Tim. Yep.
Yeah.
He's been a big blessing to us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, JB talent
for sure.
right there.
That's tight. What do you guys think? You would give some advice if an artist or a person in general is trying to get somebody else to like invest into their life, invest into their career?
I would say, man, listen, people going to invest in you if you're really doing what you want to do. That's something. Don't look for it. Just continue giving your most and whatever you got going, and your blessings gonna surround you. That's how it worked for me. Like, I had times where nigga, I was broke. I was like, fuck, I'm finna record this song. I believe in this without, broke, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had times where I was like, I had even had times like, man, do I really need to be doing it? But I've learned that meditation really kept me on cue. And just staying on point and being comfortable and being lit with your inner peace. Don't fuck what anybody got to say. If you believe in what you're doing, the shit gonna happen for you. Just stay focused and stay determined. You know what I'm saying? People gonna come, like, you gotta raise your awareness of what happens around you. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing what you're doing, just be aware of the certain people start leaving, let them go. Certain people start coming, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And fix it up.
Dedication, man. That's all it takes is dedication, motivation, and what happens after that is all
Sir.
downhill.
So you guys are just saying, in order, if somebody wants to invest into your life, they're gonna come, but you have to put in the work for yourself.
Exactly. Don't nothing come to nobody who ain't putting in no work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're gonna get played.
No cap.
That's it. Yeah.
No cap.
He learned.
That's a new word I learned.
You did it
No
right
cap.
that time. You did
You
it
know
right
what I'm saying?
that
Yeah,
time.
no cap on that.
Practice on that shit
ATL,
for
give a
long
shout out
time, man.
to Jay Wise. No cap.
Yeah.
No cap. That's all they do out there in the ATL. No cap.
Yes,
See you,
sir.
Dallas Austin.
Yeah.
All right, sick. For the viewers out here who have not tuned into Kiiing Phresh's music, maybe you could drop a freestyle real quick. Show them what you're working with.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. I got
All
you.
right. We got
Yeah,
the
let's
beat
do it.
rolling.
Let's do it. I wanna go ahead and tell y'all at the beginning that I normally don't rap, but I'm finna rap right now. So you either gonna like it or love it, and we're gonna go in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Listen. They say Kiiing Phresh, he really chillin' at the throne now. Somebody phone home, that nigga really on now. He riding 24s, call that shit chrome now. They say he freestyling, it's all from the dome now. You know I'm on now, I'm like a light switch. Your girl on my dick, she say she like this. I got a slight twist, that's when I shake and move. I can't stop this boy, he really in the groove. He keep it breaking now, oh don't mistake him now. It's like MK11, he like Raiden now. I kick shit like Kiiing, maybe Lou, nigga. I got a couple crib niggas claim blue, nigga. You know I'm a true nigga, Superdome off the head. He push button, when he go in, it's cold red. You crummy niggas need bread, I got the loaf now. Yeah, we tip our glasses up, it's time to toast now. Don't brag or boast now, cause I'm the captain. Somebody say he really the thing and he was happening. Hold on, caught these sucker niggas really slacking. Guess what? I'ma outline them and check them. Okay, don't disrespect them like 1, 2. Mic check that 1, 2 is what he do. He's too through, maybe thrown like a frisbee. When I step on the scene, they asking who is he? Yeah, it's Houston to LA, can't forget Kalika. Flossie got a song, hey bro, it's nice to meet ya. DeLeon got the liquor, it's steady flowing. That nigga freestyle keep going like he know it. Somebody say he blowing, tick tick boom. Oh my God, he's a bomb, psychedelic shroom. Girl kinda bad when I sweep her like a broom. That nigga say he catching Z's where I'm like zoom. Yeah, and I'm outer space with it. If she look good, tell her go below the waist with it. Take another sip, damn, how it tastes. That shit good, so I'ma take the bottle to my face. I'ma take the throttle to the place. I'ma take the model to the place. Somebody say that nigga gone, he out his place, out his face. I can't feel it. Call me Young Weezy, freestyle rapping, make it look easy. If you don't know me, make your ass believe me. If you think I'm sick, well my freestyle is queasy. Yeah, I got that HID flow, you know HD 1080. Watch that go slow. I fucked up, but I'ma have to pick it. That nigga got boogers in the watch him pick it, not me. But my got the AD, it's blue, and Flossie got that shit, make you shine, you through. You know, I'm fucking with the crew, it's happy hour. The way she looked at me, her face looked sour. I'm gone, I can do this shit for hours and hours. You know that old school shit like the Eddie fucking Bauer, that's the Explorer. Yeah, my bitch bad like Dora. I don't know, but I'ma smoke the weed, it got me snoring. Yeah, I'm steady touring. You boring, me on one, you not. I don't know.
Kiiing Phresh himself.
Yeah, I ain't no rapper, bro. I just, I can play. I consider it practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Kiiing Phresh himself out here delivering.
Hey, rockstar shit, man.
Yes, sir.
You see it? Heavy.
I want to say one more last thing, okay? I appreciate you. I appreciate Flossie the Bossy for showing us some love, to giving us this podcast interview with the upcoming artist Kiiing Phresh, who's the next golden ticket.
You see it?
From Allure Music Group. Jesus is King. That's all I'm saying. Jesus is King.
sir.
Rowdy Records, Dallas Austin, thank you very much. DAD, we'll see you back in March the 3rd.
Hey, can't nobody claim Kiiing Phresh unless you got it tatted.
Yeah.
Or if you
Amen.
got the mustache, you feel me?
Amen.
That's the signature shit.
Remember the name. Remember the name.
For sure, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, Kiiing Phresh. Where
Thanks.
can somebody find your music? Where you posting at?
Everywhere. I got a
Everywhere?
website. Just type in Kiiing Phresh. Just spell it right. It's King with 3 I's, Fresh with a PH. 3 I's is significant because I'm the third.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? The Fresh with the PH because, I guess, we keep it easy and simple and just tell them check the balance.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Check them out on Apple, Spotify,
Yeah.
SoundCloud, all of that. YouTube,
Yeah.
all of that. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming today. Appreciate you guys coming.
Appreciate you
in.
for having me,
Blessings,
bro. Appreciate
man.
the whole
Blessings.
team.
Thank you
man.
very much.
Yes, sir.
See you real soon.
That's gonna make so you don't need
Yes, sir.
first now for the show. We got that.
Told you,
that
I
right?
got you.
That was tight. That was so blessing, man.
Yeah, man.
Boy, I didn't know you broke down real hard.
Podcast with the Prodigy. It's the podcast with the Prodigy. It's the podcast with the Prodigy. My podcast.
Happy. Like, I can't. Wow.
You happy? You happy?
My phone.
I got.
You got my phone?
Yeah.